football fans, Eric Chelle and the Nigerian Football Federation have made some changes to the list, to the World Cup qualifying list, right? So you'll be thinking this should be good news, isn't it? Okay, it might be good news. So Zaidu Sanusi is coming in for Bright Osayi-Samuel, Cyriel Dessers is being dropped off, and Uche Chrisantus is coming in. Now you would say, Ugo, you've been talking about Uche Chrisantus. He should be in the team. He should be in the squad. Fine. Yes, I want him in the squad. I'm super happy that he's been invited in the squad. And replacing Cyriel Dessers for me makes sense in a way, because when you look at Cyriel Dessers, I don't think he fits the mold of striker that Nigeria requires right now, given the fact that we don't really have a number 10. Nigeria Super Eagles don't really have a number 10. I've talked about looking at or focusing on the likes of Kanu Chukwuemeka of Dortmund or Ethan Nwaneri of Arsenal, looking to bring them in to the fold, but nothing's happening. So at the minute, and even if you want to do anything, it's too late in the day, to get them to switch nationality and be ready to play for, the Nigerian Super Eagles for the World Cup qualifiers versus Benin Republic and Lesotho. So it does make sense for Cyriel Dessers to be dropped and Chrisantus Uche or Uche Chrisantus to come in. I think he brings a lot more power in that midfield. If you want to go with the 4-2, you need absolute monsters in that midfield in terms of technique, in terms of ability, in terms of tank. That's energy and stamina to go two-way box to box, and Uche Chrisantus has that in spades. And then maybe you want to add, would I say, Wilfred Ndidi by him? I don't think he can match up in terms of stamina going both ways. It will be, I don't think, can match up. I think Ebenezer against him would have been a good shout, but apparently he's not going to make it, at least for this particular World Cup qualifying games versus Benin Republic and Lesotho. So Nigerian football fans, that's that good one. Now, the one that's got me confused, the one that just doesn't make any sense to me, I don't know if it does make sense to you, let me know in the comment section. And whilst you're there, if you're new to the channel, please smash the like button and hit the subscribe button as well, and share this video to as many people you feel will love content like this. So let's go on. Now, Zaidu Sanusi coming in from Bright Osayi-Samuel. One fullback for another fullback does make sense, right? It doesn't. It just doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry. It doesn't make sense. Zaidu Sanusi, is he a left back or a right back? I always thought Zaidu Sanusi was a left back. Now, the only way, shape, or form that this makes sense is if Zaidu Sanusi is coming in to replace Felix Agu, because he was stretched off in the last game Werder Bremen played. So don't know if he'll be fit and ready to go. At least he limped off, so don't know if he'll be fit and ready to go for the World Cup qualifying games. But presently he's still in the list, so that means probably he's still fit and ready to go for the Lesotho and Benin Republic games. So fair play on that one. But then what you mean is you no longer have a right back. You just don't have a right back anymore. Olayano out injured, so fair play. You can't control that. He's injured, he's out. Bright Osayi-Samuel now out. You're going with Zaidu Sanusi. How do you want to play that, right? How do you want to play that? And now you have three fullbacks, all three of them left backs, and no right back. So how is that going to work? That means Eric Chelle is going to cook up something again where you have a player playing out of position, and maybe now he will have a perfect excuse to say, I would have loved to play an actual right back, but I have three left backs in the building, so I'll play Zaidu Sanusi, a left-footed player at right back. Which would just be crazy town. He tried to do that with Olayano in the reverse, played Olayano at right back, at left back. So it just doesn't make any sense to me. It feels like this national team is being used to play games. I don't quite understand why Victor Boniface isn't on this list. Okay, fair enough. You can make the argument to say that tons of strikers on the list are Cole Adams. You've got Victor Osimhen, the big boss himself. You've got Tolaro Kodare there as well. So you've got tons of strikers. And now you're talking about the wing forward. Even if you want to use wing forward, what do we have right now? Ademola Lookman, he is about the only person that can really play that wing forward role. The rest, in terms of Samuel Chukwueze, he can try a bit, but he's more of a a touchline winger. The same thing if you want to talk about Simon Moses, more of a touchline winger going in to create chances for teammates. Philip Portela, where is he? He's been performing well. He's not on this list. This list doesn't make sense to me at all. But fair play, this is what we have to go with. No 10, no creative force. Uche, Chrisantus, I think he's about the only one, maybe alongside Alex Iwobi. So for me, is this what you want to go with? Fair play, let him go with it. I know some people have been going on about, I saw some comments where someone says, do the fans know better? Let the NFF and the coach invite whoever they want to invite. Let's just see results. No, I'm sure, just like me, a lot of you who watch this, I know you're super informed. You watch football, you support various clubs, maybe in the NPFL and the English Premier League, La Liga, Serie A. You watch teams play, and you have very, very good understanding of football, of positions, right? So when you bring players in that are obviously not creative, and you will struggle for chances. You struggle for chances to be created. By extension, struggle to score goals. So why should we then be shocked? We struggle against Lesotho, and no people will say this arrogant thing that we like to say as Nigerians, And to be fair, other teams say it as well when they face teams they feel like they are better than. They'll say things like, against Lesotho, we should be able to put out any side and get a result. Yeah, fine, you should be able to. But Lesotho right now, they don't have anything to lose. They can decide to sit with two banks of four, frustrate the life out of you. If you don't have anybody in the middle to create for your strikers, they can run all day, push all day, don't have any opportunity to score any goals. The only way you beat Lesotho is to get the first goal. It sounds obvious to say, but I feel that's the only way they'll open up. The same thing against Benin Republic, although they may come up a bit to attack Nigeria. But the thing there is, it's a question of psychology, right? They are in a position where they're fine. They have 14 points, right? And Nigeria has 11 points. So if they draw, Nigeria goes to 12, they go to 15, and then they move on. But then on the flip side, you may say they may be looking over their shoulder at South Africa, hoping South Africa, and may suspect that South Africa may win their games against Zimbabwe. So maybe they have to go all out and chase the game. So this change that they made by Eric Chelle and the NFF, for me, while on the face of it seems nice, bringing in Zaidu Sanusi, bringing in what's his face into the team, Uche Chrisantus, for me, that's the only positive of this sort of change. Other than that, we're not doing the right thing. NFF, you're not doing the right thing. Nigerian Football Federation, you're not doing the right thing right there. You've got creative players out there. You're going to using them, even if you want to play with two strikers, two out and out nines, and play with two wing forwards. You're still not, getting the people that can play those roles very well. Ademola Lookman is one. Philip Portela could have been another. But anyways, that's all I've got to say about this for now. I hope you have yourself ready to be up a bit early or late today, tomorrow to watch these Flying Eagles take on Colombia tomorrow by 12 a.m. In the FIFA Under-20 World Cup. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. I'll be giving a review of that match. Hopefully Nigeria gets the win that sees them go into the other round. So at this point, I've come to the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on yet another video. Stay well, stay blessed.